What is up, guys? King of Cards. Welcome back to another episode of King of Amalur. God, I don't know what I was doing. Alright. Attack, dodge, other attack. Okay. What is my quest right now? Defeat Narsh? Home guard keep. I'm missing crystals. Oh, alright. I was waiting to upgrade my disenchantment thing before I got into that. No, shit. That's very rude. Get fucked, bitch. Feeling a little rusty. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Incredibly rude. Been looking into getting back into World of Warcraft, but it's been like 18 fucking years since I last. What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here?
That damned tree sent me. He has roots and branches all through the forest, but I was so hoping you'd be enough of a distraction for me to pass unnoticed. He said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you, or maybe that you could help me.
Issa.
The Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Fae, once spread from the forests of Dalantarth, across the plains of Erethel, and even through the deserts of Ditir. Between the madness of the war and the spread of man, Alfar, and Gnome, The Summer Fae lose a little more ground every day. A tragedy for them.
What do you know about Narsh?
I've never met Nash. Trolls and Doppelfar rarely invite each other to tea. But if she's matriarch of a clan, you can be sure that she's strong. And if she's so corrupted that Neuralim is nervous about her, then she must pose a bigger threat than most trolls. Let's not keep Nash waiting.
I'm gonna keep Narsh waiting. Go sell some shit. Yeah.
There's a mountain of tasks for us if we're to rebuild. But I can always spare a moment for you. Be well.
But you've saved us. Billis and I. Beware the forest.
Right. Okay. Heck, she damn.
There's a
Yeah,
time
let's
to
get
talk
back to it.
and a time to be on your way.
See, that didn't take long at all.
Trolls aren't normally this well organized. Even the biggest clans never built dens this deep.
He was an enemy agent. What the hell? Oh. It's Ayla.
What are the two Arthur doing here?
You wanna die, bitch? Because it looks an awful lot like you wanna die. They're all enemy agents. I expected a little more.
If these trolls ever went on a rampage, they could destroy half of Dalentar.
This is exactly why we're murdering them. Now. Get cooked. The same fucking look on our blades. Ow. Got your ass.
Looks like the two Alpha have been working here for a long time. If they've come this far inland, we're all in.
That got him. I'm really getting a lot of loot from this. Hold on. Let's see if I can turn up the volume a little bit. That should help. Yeah. Oh, I did see a plant back there. Must have missed it. Probably won't even get anything from it, but I can try. I did get something from it. Nice. Dried gut. Leaves of Arba. Can't believe I even failed that one.
Prismir, what had the Tuatha done to her?
For your own good. Death is preferable. She's not coming back after that.
Nice work. I see you haven't forgotten how to handle yourself in a fight. Still, this is bad. I didn't think the Tuatha would reach this far. At least not so soon.
I thought I stopped the Tuatha.
Obviously, the Tuatha have bigger plans than just killing you. Infusing the trolls with Prismir, trying to bring the war to Dalentar? Niralim was right to be concerned.
I should never had a chance. You're holding something back.
Aren't I always? But have patience. For now, why not take comfort in knowing that you saved Niralim and his forest? Go, talk to the tree. I'm sure he'll allow you into Issa. I'll stay here and finish off any remaining Tuatha.
You have to tell
You
Niralim.
can tell the old mossy log yourself. I'll be tracking down any other Tuatha that may have come this far west. I'll find you again when the time is right.
Silence crab. Why do you have hair? missed it. Oh well. Care near them. Someone from the dead of Arthur's Raven Guard, restored in blood and gold by the hands workshops and tribute to Arthur's defenders. Under the Court of Summer, said to fortify even the greatest hunters. Stone whispers to him.
You return, and in your wake, Dalentarth blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written, and made a new fate for Dalentarth. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with
I needed that fucking
and
groin
pain.
shot.
You have only delayed our doom.
Can you help
You
me?
have the power of an immortal, and yet the humility to ask for help. Little one, I envy your grace. You shall carry my blessings with you. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing, and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had. Go, and stand at the heart of the She. There you will find Issa. And perhaps you will find wisdom as well.
William's grace.
Nash and her brood would have spread across Dalentarth and brought the taint of Prismere with them. So it forever was to be, until you set about to stop it.
lies before me now?
Only the path of your own choosing. Stand at the heart of the She, and if that path includes the Gardens of Issa, I shall allow it. May your path be long and evergreen.
Meditate in the sheep? I've got a few things to drop off now. It's outside my house. It's mine.
My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Stay safe.
Guess I'm going up this way. I'll take what I can get.
It is not wise for a mortal such as yourself to be wandering about the She alone.
Maybe. But who's gonna stop me? Oh. I was very lost. Look, what other things for me? How about that? The Gardens of Issa. Ted Kell was believed to have been killed by the Alfar Navy when they raided his hut on Gallows End. However, reports of the pirate's death, so on and so forth. That's cool.
My role is not to speak to mortals, just keep a card. You all possess a fiery temper.
Move along. I must not be bothered.
Welcome to the Gardens of Issa, home of the
Chancellor
Summer Court
Iran.
and the warm heart of the Feylands.
Iran.
It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Issa, but it is equally rare that Niralam chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality.
High King.
High King Titarian is Lord of the Summerfey, the font of all our wisdom, and first amongst the immortals. And since Godflow tragically murdered the High King of the Winter Court, Titarian is the greatest and last true leader left of our kind.
Nearland.
The sapling of the World Tree bears centuries of great wisdom. Of course, long-lived as Nirlam is, it is still regrettably mortal. Even all greatest mortal wisdom cannot compare to the perspective given by true agelessness. Begging your pardon, of course.
Summer Court.
We are the Summer Court, the very embodiments of courage, honor, and all things bright and proud. Some envious few in the Winter Court would call us arrogant and self-righteous, as well as all manner of other epithets. But remember, we are the ones who stayed true to tradition, while they turned to barbarism. The Tuatha find new recruits from our ranks.
Tuatha.
The ranks of the Fae were not always sullied by the presence of anything so coarse as the Tuatha. Once, the Summer and Winter Courts existed in harmony. But Godflow perverted the Winter Court with talk of his new god, and from that poison, the Tuatha arose.
Winter Court.
Too many mortals misunderstand the Winter Court. Our cold cousins are not evil, but merely evoke the darker truths of nature, from subtlety to decay. Perhaps it makes sense that children of dust are put off by those who embody their inevitable death, but it is regrettable that so many are misunderstood.
Issa.
Truly a place of wonder, as it has always been and always shall be. Here springs the life well of Dalentarth, and the greater Phalanx in all directions. It is a pity that some of our kind have fallen to such degenerative states, but we cannot shed a tear for their weakness.
Greetings. Said it time and again. Mortals are meant for warfare. It is your way. Death is all part of the cycle. It is a pity your kind must suffer so in your understanding of it.
If you have any questions, speak with Gryamar near the city entrance. He's very helpful.
I wasn't expecting another Docklefar.
Please, come forward into the light of the font. Don't linger there. I need to see you. Closer. Ah, nothing noble about you. That must mean you're the one Erwin is expecting on the trellis. Go there, but be
That's
sure
not
to retire to
Erwin.
Felltown when you're finished.
Court of Summer.
High King Titarian fulfills his role as our wise ruler. He gathers around him the bravest and most gifted advisors, and together they make up the Court of Summer. Like his predecessors, Titarian's goal is to maintain the Great Cycle, and to keep the balance that has sustained us for all these many seasons.
Felltown.
It is a special district set aside for the young races. A haven, if you will. We encourage you to stay within its confines for your own protection. Do not worry. Felltown has the amenities that your kind need to lead a mortal life, such as merchants, a smithy, and a tavern for evening exploits.
Gardens of Issa.
The gardens have been here since the first of our kind sprang forth. Only in the last few mortal years have we chosen to make it known to your people, with good reason. This is a safe place, and we intend to keep it that way. To that end, we ask mortals to adhere to the Peace Edict, which forbids weapons in the city.
Well, that's not happening. Even if I did, I could fry you. Like, quite easily. Great cycle.
Every living creature in our world is part of a chain of death and rebirth, even the Fae. However, when we pass into the flow of our great cycle, we return again.
High King Titarian.
The king rules from his
Titarian.
throne high above on the font, and he has done so for many seasons. You should know this, since you've been sent to speak with him.
Peace Edict.
Most mortals in Issa are stripped of weapons upon entering the city. However, there are a few exceptions. Ambassadors and guests of the near limb.
Ah,
We do this for your own protection, of course. There is a fire in dustling blood that must be quenched by violence. I've never understood it.
the font.
The font is older than everything around you. It is the origin from which we flow. If you search for the heart of Summer Court magic, you will find the font.
The understyle.
Once, the understyle was all around you, spreading from the garden's gates to the great trunks of the trellis. But that was before the mortals came.
Trellis.
There is little that mortals need to know about the trellis, for it is where the worthy await their moment before the High King. Everyone who stands before the light of the sun must prepare themselves, lest they be blinded. It is behind me, up the great winding stairs. Goodbye, mortal.
Yes? Ignore Steward Brio. He is always in a panic. Always one step behind in duties. Oline will not tell you of this. She disapproves of pride. She does embody nature's tooth, a sharp and silent, simple truth. And yet Oline will always shine among the ballad's lore. For humble though her carriage be, a greater knight we'll never see.
Alright.
Greetings. What have I done now? Someone in Issa is always looking to send me away. But I won't go. No.
Hall of Appointments.
All those who come to greet the king must first be granted permission by the Hall of Appointments in the Understyle, which I might say seems rather inconvenient. You mortals are talented at fighting what is natural. Perhaps this is your influence.
High King Tataria.
I have heard he is a noble spirit, a beacon of wisdom and calm in this changing world. I will never know for certain if this is true, unless I look upon him directly.
Viscount Setter the
I
All-Seer.
have done little in my many seasons, than venture to this place and attempt to gain an audience with King Titarian. I have yet to succeed, but I keep coming.
Training. Witchcraft. Come on, get back here.
Yes? What do you need now, Dustling?
Oh. Can't train me anymore. Okay.
Do you have the authority to be here? The gardens of Issa are for the privileged few with papers.
If you have any questions,
Greetings.
speak with Gryamar near the city entrance.
The font's magic is too great to be possessed, but it can be controlled. The Lyceum Grove is where we regulate its magic.
I marvel at how such diverse
Have a nice
mortal
day.
races can coexist in one city. I wonder how long it will last.
There's another instructor in. Fuck you.
Hello.
Scholia Arcana Embassy. Hello. Adept Jorm Quintus.
Damn quiet, damn fools. Ah, I'm sorry, friend, I didn't see you there. I'm afraid I'm a bit concerned.
Jorm Quintus.
I'm an experienced sagecrafter. My skills as a mage leave much to be desired, but no one knows stones like I do.
Scholia Arcana.
The finest practitioners of the arcane crafts on the continent can be found within the Order. There
Issa.
are many things we have learned from our time with the Fae, though their magic is quite unlike ours.
What
A
happened?
few nights ago, I was the victim of an attempted robbery. Someone sought to steal a gem of mine from a chest I warded myself. That night, 3 initiates fled the chapter. Cassera, Aloran, and Bertrand. I suspect they were somehow involved. They could only have run into the She. Can you find them?
What happened again?
Someone attempted to steal a valuable gem from me. And on the very same evening, 3 of our initiates disappeared. Cassera, Aloran, and Bertrand. They're somehow involved in the attempted theft. And at the very least, in danger while on the She.
I will
Thank
help you.
Find out what happened and I'll be grateful.
Missing initiates.
You've got to find them. There's somewhere in the She, I'm sure of it. There's 3 of them. Cassera, Bertrand, and Alorin.
Yes, I picked up on that. Where are the initiates?
They must be in the She. Find them there. Goodbye!
Who's this?
Neophyte Sion Agden.
Well, happy to see an unfamiliar face. Scholia Arcana's close-knitted enough without being sequestered in Issa.
Gardens of Issa.
Didn't know the Fae had cities, or whatever you might call this, until I came out here. I can understand why they wouldn't want to share it, though.
Scholia Arcana.
I love the Order. Never felt more at home than among my peers. But I only wish there were more of us.
Issa chapter.
If you do enough good works, the Scholia sends you to Issa. Apparently, they're keen on learning some of the magics of the Fae. Stop by again.
I'm a bit of a mage myself, specialize in combat magic. Pel Grandi.
Don't know if we've had the pleasure. I'm the finest merchant in these parts, I assure you.
Pel Grandi.
Can't say that I have much in the way of magical ability, but I know trade better than anyone else here, and they appreciate it here.
Scholia Arcana.
You can't just have a group of book-minded mages and expect the organization to take care of itself. They rely on people to look after the logistics, like me.
Issa.
When I first arrived here at the instruction of the Order, I was terrified of the Fae. They are nothing like us.
What's this morning? Oh.
See you soon, I hope.
Hello.
That's how you do it.
I've heard rumors. Something's happening to the savants and high-ranking members of the Scholia. These are dark times.
Good day.
Docent Agra Tenant.
Welcome to the Issa chapter house of the Scholia Arcana. How may I be of assistance?
Agra Tenant.
As a docent of the Scholia Arcana, my duties involve handling all tasks necessary for the day-to-day administration of the Order's affairs in Issa.
Scholia Arcana.
We are a collective of mages, and those that have a mind to unravel the ethereal phenomena of these Feylands and beyond.
Issa.
Despite Jorum's frustrations, the wild magic of the Fae can be channeled in the most extraordinary ways. It is a great honor for us to be granted a place among them.
Issa chapter.
The Issa chapter is but a small branch of our larger Rathir chapter in the plains of Erethel. We focus more on researching the magics of the Fae and Dalentarth than pure instruction.
What is the Scholia Arcana?
We are an order of magic practitioners dedicated to the fostering of knowledge regarding all things mystical and arcane. While the heart of our power lies in Rathir, we keep an embassy here in Issa to maintain strong relations with the Fae.
I want to join.
Traditionally, our applicants undergo years of preparation, but we understand your circumstances are somewhat irregular. Ever since you entered the city, we've been watching you. After all, an endorsement from Niralim is not quickly dismissed. If it is your wish to join our order, you must first complete the trial of initiation.
Describe this trial.
It is a ritual that will better equip us to understand what place you might have among us. I will not lie. Some do not survive the ordeal. Of those who do, only a select few are chosen to become members of our order.
I will submit to the trial.
Then first I shall present you with this. It is the story of the Order's founding and a good primer for all who wish to join our ranks. Now I shall summon the circle of mages necessary to perform the ritual. Savant Engar will lead the trial. Speak to him in the Delving Hall when you're ready to begin.
Scholia Arcana.
We are a society of mages dedicated to the study of magic. Short of joining, the best way to learn about the Order is to read On the Founding of the Scholia Arcana.
Trial of initiation.
It is not for me to divulge the details of the trial. I can only advise that you do not take the risk lightly. Farewell.
Good day. Raina Nyung can teach sage crafting to anyone. She spends most of her time in the Delving Hall.
That's not quite right. How goes the search? Goodbye!
Scholar Signet. What does the Jeweled Shillelagh do? I'm not going to use that. One point, but a great value of some organization group. On the founding of the founding of the Scholia Arcana. And so it came to pass in years of strife, when the tyrant queen Sedanis had sown the fields of Erethel thigh deep with blood, three unlikely souls found the way out of the dark. The first was a man named Elodin Bloodgood. A Varani shaper, he came to Erethel from far to the north, searching the world for the knowledge of stone. After refusing to build a temple in Sedanis' name, he was cast into prison. The second was a gnome named Maris Torix, a gifted Gnosticant. He had long ago left the safety and comfort of his libraries to travel the world, to learn of things with his own eyes. For teaching the doctrine different from the unquestioning worship of Sedanis and her regime, he too was cast into prison. A third was born deep within the dungeons of Erthir, a young Alfar girl named Eleanor Brea, who grew to maturity blinded by the darkness that was her only home. Upon Eleanor Brea's ascendance to adulthood deep within the dark of Sedanis' prisons, the gifts of elemental magics came to her. In fury, the girl burned the dungeon to the ground. Guided by Masters Torix and Bloodgood, she learned to wield her gift, and, together, the three of them dared to fight against the Tyrant Queen. Word spread quickly of a new group of masters, mages, and artisans who would teach any willing to learn. In time, others courageous enough to challenge Sedanis' might came forward, and what had started with a resistance of 3 quickly became 10, then 100, then 1,000. Terrible battles of magic were waged, thousands perished, entire cities were scoured from the face of the world, and untold horrors were birthed as each side tried desperately to craft the means of their victory. Jesus. Ciara Sedanis sought the destruction of their enemies by any method. No sacrifice was too great, no atrocity too horrid. The darkest and foulest of arts were pursued, and the cost to the populace was unrivaled by that of anyone's memory. But the light of the three refused to be extinguished. The strength of Master Bloodgood, his wisdom, and his skill set the form and foundation of their hope. The brilliance of Master Torix, his knowledge and his insight, unlocked the chains of their bondage. And the passion of Mistress Brea, her spirit and her fury, led the way to freedom. What none could do alone, these three achieved together. After 7 years of rebellion, they defeated Sedanis high upon the heights of the spire. They defeated Sedanis high upon the heights of the spire of Rathir. Different paths had led each into the chains of slavery. Jesus. But it was there that each found strength from the other, and together found their freedom. And so it was that the Scholia Arcana came to be. Good lord. Still don't even know my stats. Destinies? No. No. Status. Skills. Oh, there we go. Yes, I'm gonna upgrade my dispelling by a good bit.
May Lyria
Delving hall.
Artan Cade is an expert at dispelling in the Rathir chapter. Frankly, I don't know why they don't train us all to be war mages. Be useful in these times.
I'm a war mage. Savant Reyna Njorn.
Greetings. I have some ability with the art of sage crafting. Do you wish for some instruction? Never stop practicing. There is always time to grow your skills. Should you wish, I can offer you a chance to improve your abilities with sage crafting.
Reyna Njorn.
I came to the Scholia Arcana because magic flows through my family, my entire people. And though the magic is strong, it gives few answers to the questions of life. What is this power? Where does it come from? I hope to learn these truths in time. Many try to join our order, but most do not have the skill necessary to be of use.
Issa.
The Fae possess a certain communion with the magical energies of nature that we mortals can only dream of. I shall be here.
Look at that.
Concentrate on the task at hand.
Let us get this over with by the class.
We can speak when you return. If you return.
I am not here to socialize. Focus, newcomer. The trial is started.
Yeah, greetings. I will be the savant presiding over your trial of initiation. Traditionally, applicants have prepared for the challenges of this trial through years of study and training. But as Augur mentioned, we realize you are unique. Do you have any questions before we begin?
What can I expect?
The magic of the ritual confronts the applicant with his or her own potential. Consequently, no two experiences are the same. How this potential manifests varies. Whatever takes place is for the applicant only. Tradition dictates it is never spoken of. And a final warning. While whatever shape the magic takes isn't real, not truly, what happens can have real consequences. Do not underestimate the danger.
I will submit to the trial.
This is a fluid magic. The form it takes varies according to the power and nature of the ritual's focus. In this case, you. The goal is a simple one. Survive. Like every Scholia Arcana member before you, to join our ranks, you must first confront the specter of your potential. And be aware that I am watching. Now, proceed into the center of the circle to begin. Good luck.
Okay. Concentrate on the task at hand.
Just beginning trial. I'm sorry, is that Windermere? Not Windermere. Sup, bitch?
Not the most welcoming place, is it? Is that a pile of corpses? Fascinating. Don't pay any attention to my ramblings, Initiate. Those fair Gorta look like they're out for blood.
Oh, I don't have any magic here. That's concerning. Fuck you.
You seem to possess quite the capacity for violence. Intriguing.
This place is strange.
By the founders, what is that? A synergistic construct of all chemical elements resonant within a sage-hafted crystalline substance. I do hope you survive the trial. We must discuss this further.
Absolutely not. He knows too much. I've got to kill him.
The first phase of the trial is complete. Proceed further, Initiate, to see what lies beyond.
Anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and end things here.
Another cave. How interesting.
Shut up. Anyways, that's gonna be all for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, because I certainly have. And until next time, bye.